There are several striking contradictions among arguments typically made by those with fundamentalist positions against any type of abortion at any point in time and against any kind of measures of firearm and gun control. Since these contradictions are shaping so many of the laws governing both of these issues, let's take a look at some of them, shall we? Regulations won't stop all gun crimes, so they don't matter. Yeah, right. That's why there's not currently a huge push to ban and put major restrictions on abortion, because it won't make a difference anyway and just infringes on the freedoms of good, law-abiding people. Funny how this only applies when it's something that you want. And under this logic, we could just do away with all laws, since they don't really work anyway, so no more laws. Doesn't make much sense, does it? It's our God-given right to own guns, but it's not a woman's God-given right to have an abortion in the beginning stages of a pregnancy. Instead, the government owns the bodies of women from the moment they get pregnant. So how about this? No abortion bans without firearm bans. Agreed? But there's a major difference, you may say. Gun rights are actually in the Constitution and abortion isn't. It's the Second Amendment, dummy. Yeah, there's also this little part about militias being necessary and that other part I always forget. It's, oh yeah. Well-regulated. Regulation is specifically cited in the damn amendment. Regulated maybe just a little, some, adequately, no. Well-regulated. It doesn't say you have an individual right to own a gun. The individual right was derived from a Supreme Court decision in 2008, not that long ago in the grand scheme of things. It doesn't specifically say each and every person has a right to bear arms. It was interpreted that way by the justices. The same way a right to an abortion was interpreted, or gay marriage, or birth control, or interracial marriage. None of these things are explicitly outlined as rights in the Constitution. They were all interpreted that way by the justices. By the way, the decision in 2008, D.C. v. Heller, the gun rights case, 5-4. Roe v. Wade, 7-2. And that's going away. So guess what? Individual firearm rights can go away too, and instead interpreted as only government-sanctioned militias having the rights to bear arms, which in the modern day is the equivalent of a National Guard and police that fulfill those same functions that militias once did. And if you claim to have fundamentalist stances of being pro-gun and pro-life, you're not out there consistently showing the same outrage about these living, breathing, flesh and blood babies as you do for a small cluster of unformed, unrecognizable cells, you're not really pro-life, are you?